Some guy calling from Texas, a 95-year-old guy calls me and says, I got some Longhorn that you might want to buy. And I said, do you understand you're calling Ohio? Because people just don't see these kind of things around Ohio much. And I was just really enthralled with them. I was just amazed at them, actually, when I first seen the whole herd. So I brought 17 up, and now we have 70. I'm Dr. Bryce Chafee. I'm a chiropractor and a Texas Longhorn rancher. Our ranch is called CF Ranch and Cattle Company, located in Burbank, Ohio. We have about 70 Texas Longhorn. We have 3 Wagyu from Japan, and we're starting that herd up as well. And we have about 250 acres here. 80 of it is, we just turned this year into orchard grass in Timothy. So we're working our way towards organic hay in order to feed these animals clean. Our business model started, first of all, by selling to patients. And so I thought, gee whiz, where do I send these people to? So that's another reason why we brought in the whole Longhorn thing, because grain is not their primary staple. They're a grass-fed browser. I do like corn-fed steaks. I mean, once in a while we go out, sure, there's nothing better than a good Angus corn-fed steak or something like that. They're very, very good. Longhorn is an alternative to corn-fed beef. I would describe this ranch, it's multifaceted, as we have a whole lodge with a show barn underneath. We have this ranch house with an in-ground pool that we use for a lodge too, Airbnb. We have a camping ground. It's like taking 3 different kind of vacation spots and put them all together, and you can do about anything here. I work 12-hour days at the clinic, and then I come home at night. I work 7 to midnight or 1 or 2 in the morning on ranch stuff. In buying equipment to make it efficient here for the ranch, I want to be sure I get on a piece of equipment and get something done. So generally how I normally think is, well, let's go right to the top and get the best thing I can possibly get. You just cannot afford to have things to break down. And since we do many things here, you got to be efficient with your time, and what you put into something is what you get out of it. A friend of mine who was living here at our campground works at this dairy farm, and they got several of these, and he'd always send me videos. He would text message me videos at lunchtime, like, hey, look what I'm doing here, look inside this thing. I'm thinking, that looks like a cockpit of a 747. Touchscreen, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Here we do a lot of brush hogging with it, we do a lot of baling, do tedding, do raking with it, small square bales. Everything that we do here is mostly just hay. You know, this thing is amazing at mowing hay, and I can get a lot of stuff done in a really short period of time. The efficiency of this is amazing. I ran this for probably 10 hours, 10, 12, probably 20 hours, and finally had to fill up. The features that I like the most are the hydraulic switches. We got so many options there. The hitch, different implements that we have here, we can flip it. You use stuff that's high, stuff that's low, and it only takes 2 or 3 minutes to flip that hitch around. The hydraulics, never knew you have so many options. It runs everything. And even the new stuff that's electronic, it hooks up into the console on the top. So I can run almost generally 99% of all equipment that I would want to run. This will do it all. Air conditioner's going, radio's going, you know, it's calm, cool in there, comfortable, and it just glides across the earth. It's pretty awesome.